Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Legends of Idleon episode 12. In this episode we are finally taking care of the World 1 boss known as Amarok, or Amarok I should say. I usually get the name mixed up. He also goes by Rock Dog and a few other names. So right here I'm just kind of setting some stuff up. I probably won't be commentating over most of the video, but I will chime in when I have something to say or go over a boss mechanic. As of making this video, the 1.2.3 update has come out, which introduces presets to cards and talent points. But in this series, I won't be going over that until probably episode 25 or 30. So this is the big boy himself. He has two areas you can attack. You can attack his upper, which is where his arm is, or you can attack his lower extremities, which is where his leg is, and that's where I'm attacking him right now. He's got around 25,000 health on normal, and you need about 150, give or take, maybe a little bit more accuracy to hit him 100%. So he has around 7 different moves. The one right now he's doing is a lightning attack, which he spawns 2 balls of lightning in these little red areas, these warning signs, and they don't really do much damage. I don't even think they do damage to me at this point with as much defense as I have. They're one of his attacks that you can very much take a hit on and get some iframes if you want to dodge some more powerful attacks, so keep that in mind. So right there he just stomped and spikes came out of the ground. That attack does 2 types of damage. If you are right where I'm standing and you get caught by his foot, it does a lot more damage than if you get hit by the spikes themselves, which is why you see me move. Usually you should go to that other crevice over there and run away if you don't want to take any damage from it. But ever since the boss got nerfed, most of his abilities are very tankable now. So you'll notice he has a shield on his leg and he just spawned a defense totem. So you definitely want to get this out of the way as soon as possible, and you want to stand as close as possible as well. If you stand right next to it, his rocket fist, which is another one of his abilities, will not hit you. And as you saw, the defense or the shield little icon moved up to his arm now. You can ping pong and go up and down and kind of attack either or, but I just suggest getting rid of it as soon as possible. And also take note, it does last for a little bit longer after the totem is dead. So I mentioned the rocket fist. It does 18 damage to me right now, so it's not crucial to dodge it, so I just take it. But you can see it preemptively, like he'll cock his fist before he shoots it out, so you can definitely dodge it. So you'll notice the spike traps over behind me. They're kind of negligible on normal, so you don't really have to worry about them. And I'm also making sure that I'm in melee range, so this will definitely work, or this strategy will definitely work on something like a warrior. But if you just saw right there, I didn't move, and his kick or his stomp did 28 damage versus the spikes only doing 5. He does have one more ability, and he'll show it right here, which is the sword swing. If you're in melee range at the bottom where I'm standing, it won't attack you. And if you're up top, you have to run to the ledge and go to where the spikes are if you want to avoid damage, basically, or the edge of the platform. There have been many suggestions of standing on the upper platforms because it's closer to the totems, but I don't really like dealing with the swing. It's one of his harder hitting abilities. And the last mechanic of the fight is a healing totem that he summons above the defense totem. You definitely want to kill this as soon as possible and as quick as possible. He has a chance of spawning it after he's below half health, and if you don't destroy it, he will heal all the way to full, so kill it as soon as possible. Later on, when we have way more damage and our DPS is just out healing him, we won't have to deal with these totems, and we'll kill him quick enough that he won't even spawn them. So, you know, just think about the future in regards to that. Yeah, so it's something we'll get to, and it won't be as painfully slow. So right here, I'm going to actually do something different and show you the drop table for him. So first off, this isn't his entire drop table, this is just the stuff that's unique to him. And most notably, the most important thing I would say is his magic meatloaf, because that's going to be useful for the picnic stowaway dailies. The grandma disguise is pretty good for the most part until we get to like World 3, where it'll be basically obsolete. It's a helmet that gives you, I believe, plus 7% to EXP gains for monster killing. And the hexagon obol of Amarok's Stare, which is, it's not terrible, probably better than the other one for World 3, but now that obols have gotten like reworked and whatnot, I don't think it's that great, and I just usually destroy it for shards because it gives you around 20. But basically it just gives you 4% defense without re-rolling it, and I don't believe boss obols are upgradable, so that's why I usually just destroy them. The slab itself is used for crafting, and there is a quest outside that needs 25 of them. But yeah, I thought I'd just do something different, and maybe I would do that more in the future for things that I'm trying to go for, and give a little bit more context as to why I'm killing or fighting certain things or doing certain things in certain orders. So if you like that type of thing, leave a comment down below and, you know, say so. And I do show off his last ability right here, which is the uppercut. You do not want to get hit by that because that will one-shot you. It's probably his most devastating attack. But like most of his attacks, it's pretty easy to dodge if you know what to look for. So the rest of the video is pretty much just a rinse and repeat of me doing the same steps over and over again. Just dodging when I can, like the deadly attacks, and killing the totems until he's dead. This is just the boss kill. I do turn in the quests and whatnot in this video, but the recipes and stuff that I get I don't show in this video, so I'll show them in the next video, probably in the beginning. So right here I get hit by his uppercut because I wanted to see how much damage it would actually do, and it did 81. Technically it wouldn't one-shot me if I was at full health, but you know, it's something you still don't really want to get hit by. And you know, if you have to use your instant res, especially on your first or second time to get that boss kill, the first or second, or not second, the first boss kill is the most important. You need that desert topaz so you can get the world 2. And then after that, you don't really have to kill him for a long time if you don't want to, which is basically my plan. I'm just gonna stack keys because I have some future plans for what I want to do in videos and stuff. And to be honest, since the grandma's disguise is pretty negligible anymore, it's not really worth grinding him out right this second, especially since I don't have the secret classes or the drop rarity. And out of the two main bosses in the game right now, he's definitely the quicker of the two to farm, so yeah, I'm not really worried about getting a surplus of keys. But when I get a better footing on this account, farming these bosses are definitely going to be a really good source of a lot of things, a lot of different things like obols and hot dogs especially, and cloud sound followers. For those of you that don't know, I will get into that later, but it's one of the hardest quests in the game right now, and one of the best ways to farm them is bossing, especially with higher drop rarity. So yeah, that was Amarok. Those are my stats, and I'm pretty sure I showed my stats early on. I don't know if I really showed my talents, but they didn't change from like the last episode. It's definitely doable on a free-to-play account. I would imagine the hardest part is the accuracy, because I don't have like a premium hat that has my accuracy stat on it. But in the next video, I should definitely be showing off World 2 and starting some, you know, new skills and whatnot. Well, definitely just one skill. I don't start on the other two skills for a fairly long time. But as said before, I do turn these in and get the last quest for Scripticus, which is the trophy one. And he gives you a bunch of recipes so you can craft said trophy. And I don't go into it in this episode, but I definitely will in the next one. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was very informative for you. And like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. Thanks.